Psalm 139 can change your life once and forever. God knows me completely. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. There is a truth in Scripture so deep that once it settles in your heart, you never walk through life the same way again. Psalm 139 begins with a sentence that does not flatter us. It reveals us. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. Not observed from a distance, not guessed, not assumed, searched, known, completely. God does not know you the way people know you. People know what you show. God knows what you hide, what you fear, what you don't have words for, and that truth changes everything. God knows the you beneath the surface. Psalm 139 says, God knows when you sit and when you rise, your thoughts before you speak them, every word before it reaches your lips. That means God knows the prayers you never finished, the tears you wiped away before anyone saw, the doubts you were afraid to admit. You are never misunderstood by God, even when you don't understand yourself. He does. Why this matters? When life hurts, when life becomes heavy, many hearts ask the same question. Why would God allow this? Psalm 139 gives a quiet but powerful answer. Because God knows you completely, and He allows paths that shape who you are becoming, not just what feels comfortable right now. God does not guide blindly. He does not test carelessly. He does not shape randomly. Your life is not evidence that God overlooked something about you. It is evidence that He didn't. Think about a parent teaching a child to walk. The parent knows the child will fall. They know there will be tears. They know it will hurt. But the parent also knows something the child doesn't. The fall is not failure. It is part of learning to stand. If the child could speak, they might ask, why would you let me fall if you love me? And the answer would be simple, because I know what you are capable of becoming. That is Psalm 139 lived out. God knows where you will stumble, and He still allows the journey because He also knows where you will stand strong. God knew you before you ever knew yourself. Psalm 139 goes deeper still. You knit me together in my mother's womb. Before you had a name, before you had a plan, before you had a mistake or a victory, God already knew your sensitivity, your strength, your limits, your potential. That means your life is not an experiment, and your suffering is not random. Why we go through what we go through. Here is a hard but healing truth. God allows certain seasons, not because He doesn't see you, but because He sees you clearly. He knows what would harm you if it came too early, what would weaken you if it came too easily, what could only be formed through waiting. That is why two people can walk through the same storm and come out changed in different ways. God customizes the path to the person He knows. You cannot outrun a God who knows you. Psalm 139 asks a question many of us have lived. Where can I go from your spirit? The answer is simple. Nowhere. Not because God is chasing you in anger, but because He refuses to abandon what He understands deeply. You may feel far from God, but God is never far from you. Even in silence, even in confusion, even in seasons where faith feels thin, He knows. The peace hidden in being known. Here is the comfort Psalm 139 gives us. You don't need perfect words for God. You don't need to perform strength. You don't need to explain yourself. He already knows, and He stays. If God knows you completely, then your life is not out of control. Your delays are not rejection. Your struggles are not punishment. Your tears are not unnoticed. They are held in the hands of a God who searched you, knows you, and still chose you. Psalm 139 does not promise an easy life. It promises something stronger. You are known. And when you are known by God, you can walk through anything. If this message brought clarity, type discernment in the comments as a declaration that you are trusting the God who knows you completely. Subscribe for biblical wisdom that strengthens your faith and keeps you rooted in God's Word.